Good morning. I brought my hairbrush. That way I can flick it around. How is everybody today? I have a weird hairbrush, just so you know. I buy them 4 or 5 at a time. I've been using this kind of hairbrush since I was 12 years old and my hair was really long. But it's a dog brush. Look at that. It's got metal bristles and it keeps my hair from being flyaway. You know, how it would stick up. And I just love this thing. And it doesn't break my hair off. Not that I had much to break off, but it never did when I was little. When I was 12. And all the way through high school, I had really long hair. I mean, long. I could sit on it. I had to hang it off the end of the bed. I had to sleep backwards in the bed. Anyway, folks, we're on our body clutter journey. And lots of things. I'm recognizing a lot of things about this 5 days of intermittent fasting, which is quite interesting to me. I mean, everything's a puzzle to me. I love to actually think about these things and why is this happening? Now, I don't think I've lost any weight, but I really haven't weighed but one time, and I don't know what I weighed in the beginning, so I'm not worried about that. No, I'm not focusing on that right now. I'm focusing on establishing habits. And that's all we ever do with Fly Lady is establish habits. And when we establish habits, we kind of get on this automatic pilot. Well, last night, Robert has been craving curry for several days, and I didn't want to cook curry because I don't like the way it smells in the house. I'll do it for his birthday, but that's about the extent of it. And so, by the way, I like to weigh once a day, but my calendar is sitting in here to show you the big boxes, and it's not in my bathroom, and I'm not going to write on the wall. So that's why I haven't been weighing, but I have to get back into the habit of doing that on a daily basis. But I think it's still more important for me to stay hydrated than it is for me to worry about my weight. So I'm going to drink water when I first get up because you're dehydrated when you first wake up. So this is the book we're using. We also have a body clutter control journal that you can purchase on our website. It's a workbook that goes along with this. And you can get the body clutter book on Amazon. You can get it off our website. You can get it on Kindle. I've given you all the links, and I will put them in this when I get through speaking. I always put it in, or you can look at yesterday's and see what the links are if that's pinned to the top of the page. So, Body Clutter's our journey. We've been in chapter 2 about chapter 2 is there is a cure. Why is this so hard? And read that chapter. It's a really important chapter because I've tried everything. You know, let me go through the list of things that I've tried. You know, it all started, body clutter started creeping on with me when I gave birth. And I took water pills, diet pills, tried the Dolly Parton cabbage soup diet. Let's see. It's a list of 20 things. I started jogging, badgered by my ex-husband. Let's see. I ate special dehydrated food from, I don't know, Jenny Craig or somebody. That was back in the 70s. Let's see, read a book about overcoming overeating, and that book actually made sense to me. Then joined Weight Watchers several times, went to the meeting but never went back. Joined a gym. Yes, I would go once. I've done curves 2 or 3 times, paid for a whole year, didn't go. Uh, Bought video workout tapes, never played them. Bought a video for Tai Chi and never watched it. Or watched it once. Yeah, watched it once. I got mixed up on the lines. Bought several books on Tai Chi, never opened them. Bought a Richard Simmons video and did it 5 times. Let's see. Read The Way Down Diet, gave several away. I don't even remember what that was. Joined the Way Down Diet program, went 3 times. Read the book Thin Within, made the most sense to me. Bought a book about reducing carb intake, don't know the name, gave it away. Bought a treadmill. The only thing I have ever stuck with because I can write while doing it. And it's in my dining room. So, read a book about eating for your blood type. Interesting idea. Those are all the things I've done. And this is 12 years ago. And I've done a lot more. I read a book called Why We Get Fat, which blew my mind. I love that book. It really helps you understand that it's not about calories. It's about insulin, and you're being pre-diabetic. Your insulin is being pumped all the time, so you got to stop the insulin from being going through your bloodstream, because you store all the fat. So that book made sense. Not overeating, understanding why you overeat made sense to me. And it's just been, this wild roller coaster of a journey that I've been on all my life, because I didn't take the time to figure out what works for me. I'm stubborn. I think if I buy the book, it's going to get in me osmosisly. And it doesn't do that. I have to listen to a book several times before it gets in my head. Now, we do have the Body Clutter audio book. I don't know if I linked to that or not, but I linked to the page where it is. You got to have, you have to have a login on our website to be able to get it. But I'm learning how my body works. So last night, Robert wanted curry, and my mouth was sore because I went to the dentist to get my crowns put on yesterday. And I didn't really want a lot to eat, but I needed to eat something because I hadn't eaten all day. Hey, Amy Ray, you're from where I grew up. I do recognize people sometimes. Here's to coffee in the morning. I've got to have a drink. So, I was talking to my editor yesterday. We're working on the new book. And I told him about Robert editing Sync Reflections back 20 years ago. Almost 20 years ago. And he was so funny. He edited the whole book. He took out every so that I had in the book. Every one of them. Every one of them. So Robert didn't get to edit. I put them all back, and and he didn't get to edit Body Clutter. I don't think he's even read Body Clutter, but I may surprise him with the new book. It's called the K. Well, I can't tell you the name just yet, but it's gonna be. You're gonna love it. You're absolutely gonna love it. The editor had nice things to say about it yesterday, and I hope y'all just. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I've tried all these different things, and as you can see, nothing really works. Am I supposed to be this size? Well, probably not. My doctor doesn't think I need to be this size, but I'm happy. I'm happy where I am. I'm not uncomfortable. I can get out in the yard. Yesterday I planted a bunch of things before I went to the dentist. And you know, I got some plants in the ground. And, you know, I feel good. And I really feel good with this intermittent fasting. And, you know, we get in the habit of snacking. It's a not an effective habit for us. It puts unnecessary carbs in our body. No, body clutter is not fat. Body clutter is the stuff that's between our ears. This up here. Body clutter is a lot of different things. We may need to get some weight off of us, but what puts the weight on? And we're addressing that in this book, Body Clutter. Love your body, love yourself. See ya? We've got to address these bad habits that we have. Hey, Beverly, she's my friend from Oklahoma. We have to address these negative things going on in our heads to stop it. We've got to stop certain things. So I don't have goals. I try to establish habits and string these habits into routines. And every one of my routines has something that's important for keeping me healthy. So here's to good health. If you drink a cup of coffee, you need to drink an extra glass of water. Because coffee's a diuretic, and so you got to replace some water. So I've had 2 cups of water this morning, and I'm drinking on this coffee. Now, let's think about some of the things that I'm seeing. You remember last month, I would have this awful crud in the morning, and it just was terrible. I was coughing and carrying on and just awful. After 5 days, it's gone. I'm telling you, it's gone. I ate Chinese last night, and my rings can move around on my hand. That never happens. After 5 days, the phlegm from gluten, or, you know, I've cut out dairy too. So gluten and dairy are both out of my diet. After 5 days, it's gone. And it's just the most amazing thing. I don't have, my thumb usually has a little arthritis in it, but I call it the iPhone thumb for scrolling. That's all better. This little finger gets a little arthritis in it. Nothing hurts. I don't have any pain. Nothing. It's just absolutely. Elizabeth noticed that the cough went away. Hey, that's kind of good. The cough was probably phlegm that builds up. And here's one other thing I noticed. Acid reflux is gone. You know, I used to live on Tums and Protonics and Alka-Seltzer Chews and you name it. I haven't had any in 2 days. 2 days I haven't had any. And I didn't have to take one before I went to bed last night. Now, my bed does elevate a little. If your bed doesn't elevate and you have a little acid reflux problem, then start with one 2-inch brick, and lift the head of your bed up a little bit. I can't eat dairy before I go speak at all. I can't have any cheese. So that's a good sign. I don't like the taste of milk. I use cream in things, gravies and stuff, but I'm not cooking right now. So it's just kind of weird that the phlegm and the morning crud has got rid of it. And, you know, lift your bed up a little bit if you've got acid reflux problems, And you might see a big change. Many years ago, I guess it was four, yeah, it's about the time we got the truck. 4 years ago, we got a bed. Sorry about that. We got a bed that, here I am talking about Slim, and I got some. We got a bed that elevates. And it was the best investment we ever made. So it's kind of interesting to see things come along this way. Now, I've got a few announcements to make, and I got some show and tell. Y'all love show and tell. We got in our multi-wand. It's been out of stock for a couple of months now. And this is made to twist and turn and go around ceiling fans, and it will attach to our mop handle and make it tall so you can reach high places. You can use it wet, you can use it dry. It's back in stock, and guess what? I made them bring the price down. I just got in there yesterday after I went to the dentist at noon. I went by the office and stayed there all afternoon, and we had some fun. A lot of I kept on some of the $5 sales we had going, and then I took this down from $15.95 to $12, and we have a new coupon code. Write this down. Get your pencil. Get your pencil right now. It's LIVE, LIVE, to fly, FLY. I like to do a little reinforcing here. Let's finally love yourself, but live to fly. And if you live to fly, then everything is going to come together in your home. What else? Oh, I got the purple office in a bag for you, so I can show it to you. Here's the black one. Now, it doesn't come with anything in it. Here's the red one. Here's the blue one. And I can compare. I have a comparison. This is the old purple. This is the new purple. See the difference? Old purple is really bright plum. Almost cartoony purple. But this one is subtle. I like this. It's sort of eggplanty color. And it's got a little sheen to it. I really like this color. And it's got a notebook in it already. A 3-ring binder. It's hard to see the inside because it's all black. But it doesn't come with the binder. You can put that in there. A 1-inch binder works. They're $1 at the dollar store. And you've probably got a bunch of them hanging around the house that you got stuff in, and just declutter and use another one. But this is the office in a bag. And I don't know what price they are. If somebody can look on the website and put the price down. I think we've left them at the $5 off stage because we just got the red ones and the purple ones back in, so we have a lot of them. And they're great tools. They're great tools for paying bills, for putting your control journal in, for putting your body clutter control journal in. You get used to carrying it with you. You don't have to carry a big old briefcase. You just throw it on your arm with your pocketbook and you're good to go. Now, let's see. That's all the show and tell stuff I've got to say. Everybody, have a good day. What's for dinner? Do you know? Do you know what's for dinner? Can you write it down and put it in the comments here so give somebody some ideas? Do you know? I don't know yet. But as I sit here thinking about it, it's gonna have a salad with it. I know that. It's gonna have a salad. So I'm kind of putting a salad in my diet. And it might be fish tonight. We may go to the fish camp for dinner because they have I can get shrimp, I can get anything like that. Coconut flounder sounds really good. Yeah. Chicken baked chicken. Wow, some great ideas. I love meatloaf. Roasted chicken. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I ate some rice last night, but it was not much rice because it was in sushi and it was patted really thin, so it was mainly the fish. Wow. Salmon with lemon juice. That's my favorite. Absolutely. What was the question about the feather duster? Let me see here. Good morning from southwestern Kentucky. Where in southwestern Kentucky? Fulton County or Hickman County? Or Graves County? Yes, I know, Sheila. I know where those are because I used to live there. Let me see. I can't find the question that I saw. Taco Tuesdays. How do you have tacos and be on a low carb diet? You have a taco salad. That's what you have. Let's see. Keep them coming. Can you wash it? Yes. What can you wash? The multi-one. Oh yes, this comes off. If you're talking about the multi-one, this comes right off like a pillowcase. See? And you can throw this in the washing machine. Mine doesn't need washed yet. It could sometime. I think I'm going to use it to wash my truck with. This would be a good Father's Day present. You got that? You can use this to wash the top of your car. That's a good idea. And it'd get down into little places. This might make a good Father's Day present. And they're such a good price right now at $12, you could get 2 of them. Think about it. It's a pretty color too, and it can be tall, and it can be just handheld. Has anyone made cheese bowls? My daughter-in-law has taken Parmesan cheese and done something with it on muffin tins. Bring what on camera? The dogs? Nope, they're being good. We got puppy pads down and they're not messed up today. I got to brag on Tulip. She's being a good puppy. Trying to protect my floor. Well, guys like things for their cars. You know, I wouldn't say that a cleaning supply is a good Father's Day gift, but they like useful things. And if it's a tool they can use to clean their car or truck. Sheila's from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. I know where Hopkinsville is. It's close to Fort Campbell. Been to Fort Campbell many times. Yes, the pounds will fall off, but let me talk about something else. Self-sabotage. Let's just deal with it a second. I had a friend one time, and she worked with me when I was county commissioner, And she was a wonderful, wonderful person. And she lost 80 pounds or so. It may be in the book. I can't remember exactly how many, but it was a lot of weight. And she ate one of those mini Snicker bars. And at that point, she gave up her diet of low carb and she ballooned right back up. That's why we have to establish routines. We get in the habit of eating the right things every day. And then when we do make a mistake, we can jump back on our little bandwagon. And we don't have to beat ourselves up. And it saddened me, but I learned something watching that. We don't have to give up. I look for you every time I go to perform. That's funny. Well, we have an office. It's at 132 Commerce Street. So, folks, we've got to be kind to ourselves through this process. And we can't use food as rewards. And we've got to just pace ourselves. Now, if you've been snacking a whole lot, if you take all your snacks away in one day, boy, are you going to snack the next day. But maybe you give up one snack. Give up one. Give up one snack a day and add in a lemony drink, with lemon water, something festive so that you feel good. Jump back in where you are. Don't beat yourself up because you ate one little candy bar. Don't do that. Oh, y'all are so wonderful. I love watching your comments fly by, but I can't talk and read at the same time. So everybody, drink your water. That's what we're doing this month. That's why we got on this body clutter kick, because drinking it's another thing I found out. When I drink 6 to 8 glasses of water in my bathroom, plus my water bottle that's by my chair, and water when I'm eating my meal, I lose weight. I've watched it over the years as I chart at the end of the day, I write in big letters on my calendar, when my calendar's in the bathroom, how many glasses of water I've had that day, because I keep a count on my bathroom counter. Because I have these you can use pennies, you can use charms, you can use anything you wanted. And to keep up with your drinking water, I keep a cup in the bathroom, and every time you got to get the pipe, you got to get the pump primed. So you start with drinking 2 cups of water, and if you haven't had any water today, I want you to drink up 2 cups of water right now. And drink 2 cups, and then that gets you, in the next hour, you're going to have to go to the bathroom. Go to a different bathroom every time you have to go potty, and do a little swish and swipe while you're in there. So, folks, let's have a good day. I will catch you tomorrow. Maybe I'll have some new revelations. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. I wish I could see you, and I can if I bring you online. So, see you later.